Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll see another string question. To be specific, reversing a string. Um, the question goes like this: write a function that reverses a string. The input string is given as an array of characters. If you see the input string here, it contains HELLO. So we have to reverse this string and print it in the reverse order, like OLLEH. In conjugation to that, we also have a follow-up constraint here. It says do not allocate extra space for another array. That means we cannot have another array and can print the given array list in the reverse order in that array. Instead, we are required to modify the input array, given input array, in place with big of one space complexity. Um, so let's dive into the solution. We already have the function definition defined here or written here. Let's take two pointers, int j equals to 0 and int I equals to s dot length minus 1. So if you see here, we are having j, if our string is hello, we are having jth pointer at the 0th index and ith pointer at the length minus 1 index. We're doing minus 1 because strings and arrays are 0 based. So we'll do a while loop here, and we will run that while loop until I is greater than j, and then we swap the variables. We swap h with o and e with l, and we don't need to swap it because it's just there. So how we swap it? We define a variable called char temp here, and we essentially take this letter and put it inside temp. That way this will be empty now, and we take this 0 which is in the ith position and put the 0 o, sorry, o, and we take this o and put that inside here in the jth position, and then we will take this h and place it here in the ith position, and it reverses these two or swap these two variables. Likewise, we will take e and we'll put e here. We will take this l and put that in place of j, and we will take that e from here and put it here. So that way the string is reversed. Uh, so here, let's define that temporary variable char temp is equals to, we will take it, we will take the first element which is the 0th index and place that inside the temp, and then the first element, we will populate the first element in the array with the last element, right, s of I, and then we will, in the place of s of I, we will place the temp variable. That way, this is how we swap variables. And once we do the swap, let's say we are having HELLO, right? Once we do the swap, like after bringing the O here and H here, we, we increment this J pointer and we decrement this ith pointer, and then we swap these two, right? So for that, we will do J plus plus and I minus minus. So this is essentially increment and decrement pointers. Once we are done with that, we basically print system dot print this scatter array, right? uh, let's get rid of this. um let's submit this. Let's run the code and see whether it passes. So if you see, here is our input which we have given to our function. Here is the output OLLEH. The expected answer was this. And if we submit this and see whether it is passing the test cases or not, let's click this more details. If you see, it passed all the 477 test cases, and we have beaten 6.64% of the people with our runtime complexity. And when it comes to the time complexity, we have beaten 42.38% of Java submissions. So that's great. So that's about it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please share with your friends, and please subscribe, and see you in the next video. Thank you.